Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Draft to Glory. Today we are obviously back. We are completing, this is a direct run off of yesterday's video where we were aiming and we sold Mane. So we're back to where we were, guys, basically. Sold Mane for 12 to 750. I got a few stuff on the trade pile, but not much is selling, and it's been pretty dry. Now, the aim of the draft today, guys, is going to be able to get a team of the year to have a play around with. I have come up against Kante and De Bruyne and not Modric, but I have come up against two BPL players. Hopefully, we can get them into a team, have a play around with them, at least one of them. But if you guys do enjoy the series, leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell button so you don't miss an upload. And check out G2A for your MSP and PSN code needs. So let's go in with the 15k again. Let's see what we get formation-wise. God damn. Well, I avoided it yesterday, guys. We're going to go with a 4-5-1 today. Maybe that's going to be a good luck charm of getting a Team of the Year player. We do get Messi, Bale, Neymar, and Aguero. Ooh, do I go with Aguero again? Or Messi? Messi's got a Team of the Year. I'm going to go with Aguero. I want to see what centre midfielders we get. Looking for Team of the Years. We haven't got a Team of the Year there. We have got Gundo, but we have got Pogba as well. So I'm going to go with Pogba. Still hunting for a blue. No blue, but we have got Santi. Pastore wouldn't work. Well, it would work, but I'm going to go with Santi. And then the next centre midfielder, a blue. Damn, we missed 3 centre midfield blues, guys. That's a little bit frustrating. Right midfield, what are you going to throw at me? We get Silva, obviously a strong link. And then left-hand side, Rashford, Ribery. And let's go with Marcus Rashford, guys. So I think basically that it's not isolated because of the amount of links which this formation, unfortunately, does have compared to most. We do get no BPL players. We have got a French link in Patrice Evra, so let's go with that. Next one is a centre back, Bonucci, Azpilicueta, Laporte. But I'm going to go with Azpilicueta for the strong link to Cazorla. Bonucci again, and Varane this time. Varane, I'm not going to go with Mertesacker because that's just a waste of pick. I am going to go with Varane. I'm going to swap them two round. And then the right back, Dani Alves, Valencia, which is going to be a nice pick. And then let's take a look at the goalkeeper to see who is given. And we get Begovic, Asensio, who works. And I think we're only on one player who's not on 10, 2 players, sorry, not on 10 chem. And we will go with Asensio there. Hopefully we get another BPL pick here. We don't. Oof. We'll go with ter Stegen. Even though I can't work with ter Stegen at the moment. Defence, still looking for a... We do get a left back, and we do actually get Vidal. Spanish, though, so he doesn't really offer much. So I might have to go James Milner. Let's go with James Milner, just be on the safe side. Obviously, I think Varane still gets the same links, which he does, but the left back gets full chem. Tonelli. This doesn't really matter either, so let's go with Tonelli. Defence looks alright, apart from maybe... There's no one really there. Apart from maybe Milner, the defence looks pretty good. We get Lanzini, we get Sané. Ooh, that's a nice one as well, Sané. Path to Glory players for days. Team of the Year players, non-existent. Like, even on this pick. And we have been given Eden Hazard, who will be a brilliant starter. But he's got a higher rated card, so I'm going to avoid him. I'm going to take... Neymar. Yeah, I'm going to take Neymar now. And the reason I've took Neymar over Ronaldo and Messi is because they have got Team of the Year versions. So fingers crossed we can get them. Let's go with Perisic. We've not had the silver pick yet, I don't think. No one in there, so we'll go with rating and we'll go with Wolves player. Coutinho, Isco. Nice. Who would I rather have there? Probably Isco. Actually, I've quite enjoyed... Actually, no, yeah, we'll go with Isco. I did quite enjoy Coutinho in the last draft we had him yesterday. Mbappe, Alonso, and Eriksen. Alonso would be a sweet one. Over Milner, yeah. I'm going to go Eriksen. Doesn't add anything in. Mbappe will be a good player, but I'm going to go with Marcus Alonso in at left wing back. I don't think there's any way to get him apart from swapping them two around. And then it takes 2 players to 7. We'll figure it out. We'll see who else we're going to get anyway. Ben Yedder. Ooh, Semedo. There's no Portuguese, is there? This is a disgusting formation to try and link people with. I'll go with Ben Yedder. And the final pick is probably going to be the Silvers, guys. It's not. We've avoided Silvers. It's Balde Diao. So we have missed out, unfortunately, on the Team of the Year again, as it always seems to happen. We have got the next 2 drafts after this one, which will be me aiming to get in some decent... all the Team of the Year will be available. So I'll be very disappointed then if I can't get any of them players. So if I swap them 2 round... Take him out. What about putting him in there? So he's still the same. He's on 6. So it's just swapping. It's just who's going to give the chemistry. What about swapping them 2 around? Yeah, it's but it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, who would rather have the low chemistry? 1 player or 2 players? At least I can start with some decent players. I think I'd be happy with that anyway. I could actually put Pogba. I could actually put Pogba in there. Yeah, it's just moving the chemistry around. Like, where do I want to put it? 2 players. Or 1 player, innit? Was it 1 player? I can't remember now. So that's got 2 players as well. Just where I basically want the chemistry to lie. And I think I'll have it lying maybe here. And go with it like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Who are the other centre midfielders? Liverpool. Neymar. Good bunch of players on the bench anyway. But that's the team we're going to rock with, guys. We've got Neymar to come on as a super sub as well if needed, as well as Perisic, Balde Diao, Wijnaldum, and Sané. So I'm pretty stoked with that team. 186 rate. Let's see if we can get a Spanish manager or at least a La Liga. And we get a Spanish manager to take people to 7-7. Or a French. 8-6. Calcio. Yeah, let's go with the Spanish. There we are, done, guys, for the draft today. Let's see how we do with it. Hopefully pick up a win. Hopefully pack a Team of the Year. Massive ask. So with this draft, guys, as you may know, not a fan of the 4-5-1. Even when picking the first team, I wasn't impressed with it. The only reason I did it was to get the 3 centre midfielders, and we failed. We failed at getting Team of the Year. Maybe I need to reevaluate which route I'm going to go down when picking drafts and stuff. But Ronaldo, Bale, Mane as the attacking front 3 of my opponent. But the first minute, guys, we do break on through with Valencia. He's able to whip it to the back post. And a similar header, I think, to yesterday's draft, where Rashford, the path to glory Rashford, does put it in and put us 1-0 up. Very, very nice finish, but I was noticing, not obviously that fast within this team, but I was noticing some gaps, not really in, well, there was a gap in the defence, which is the fact we didn't really have any defensive players in the midfield, so there was a massive gap between the defence and the centre mid position, which a lot of my my opponent in this game was obviously taken advantage of, and you can see there, guys, like that gap is absolutely huge. Doesn't help with the fact that I'm not defending very well, making stupid passes as Ronaldo levers it into the far corner and makes it 2-1. But there was also a gap between the centre mids and the attacker. This formation, I think, is going to be definitely a no-go in the future. Not a fan of it. We were actually gifted the best of formation picks anyway when it did come. The rest of them were like 3 at the back, weren't they, and 5 at the back. So we were obviously dealt a massive blow when it comes to the formation picks anyway. It didn't help with the calibre of player we did get. Silva puts us 2-2 in the game. Silva again driving the ball forward. Long through ball down to Sergio Aguero, who gets the keeper tempted. Nice fake shot, cut inside, passes it back to Sterling, I think it was, wasn't it? Was it Sterling? I'm not even sure, but Sané gets the rebound. He puts us 3-2 up in this game, guys. So we're conceding goals left, right and centre. We're scoring goals, which is obviously a positive. Ronaldo, nice interception. It gets it down through to Bale. Bale gets tackled by Valencia. Valencia through to Sané. Sané waiting for the run. Gets it on the inside through to Aguero. Nice bit of trickery. Nice chip over. Takes a deflection, but Silva still picks it up. And what a shot that is from Silva, who makes it 4-2 in the 89th minute. Game sealed. And we were getting a nice run into the quarter-finals. Now, I don't know, still wasn't happy with the formation. We managed to scrape a victory. You can see it was a pretty even game, apart from the goals that we did score. Pass accuracy was very, very low. Maybe it's down to the fact that I'm not really used to a formation like this. And then our opponent in the quarter-final, guys, is Sané, Touré, Deco, Inzaghi, Castillo, I think that is, Casemiro, DeMarcos, Mascherano, Koscielny, Baines, and Ter Stegen to complete his team 100 chem. I think there's maybe one player not on full chemistry, and he was a possession-based player, but not a possession-based player because this is on time he started doing possession play in the attack, but mainly possession play in his back line. He was passing around the back for 20 minutes. I don't know if he was trying to get his possession stats up or what, or he knew who I was and was just trying to grind it out and get the win, because after scoring this goal, guys, he started doing that exact thing, passing it around, not really aiming to go on the attack, and then Sané inside the area in the 47th directly from a kick-off attack. We do get a penalty with Sané, which changed his game style immensely. You can see Aguero's up for the penalty. Looks like he's going down the middle, puts it to the right hand side, and that is 1-1 in the 47th minute. So I was happy to get back into the position where we're only drawing. He could do what he wants, and our aim was just to catch him on the counter. 68th minute, we do exactly that. Sané inside, nice chip over the keeper. We make it 2-1 in the 68th minute. So all we had to do was replicate his style of play, and then we'll be walking away with the win if we could shut up shop in the defence. You can see in the 74th minute, not long afterwards, guys, we do go on the attack. Pogba through to Perisic, Perisic through to Silva, Silva to Neymar, Neymar inside ball through to Perisic, and a brilliant goal by him makes it 3-1. And then my opponent decided he was out of the game, and that was us on into the semi-finals. So I was annoyed, as you can imagine, with that style of gameplay, so I did let my frustration out a little bit, but it's very rare I do get frustrated at FIFA at this point. Semi-final opponent: Sergio Aguero, Alexis Sanchez, Lanzini, Delph, Gundo, Herrera, Koscielny, Cahill, Inform Valencia, Shaw and Courtois. Very basic looking team apart from the attack, and he did have a lot of decent players on the bench, which he did bring on throughout the game. In the 11th minute, my defence opened up like, I don't know, like something from Amsterdam. He makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute. It was a nice goal. I couldn't catch him. My defence was alright on paper. It looked alright in paper, but we couldn't catch Alexis Sanchez, and he makes it 1-0. We then do get our own attack. Aguero through to Pogba, and you can see that massive space in the middle. There's literally no one in there. So Valencia's got to carry the ball himself. Waits for the runners inside the area. Nice driven pass, which takes deflection off Valencia as well. Valencia's foot, and goes into the back of the net, making it 1-1. Then second half come. So was on its way, sorry, just for half-time. You can see him making basically two passes and was cutting through my defence. I don't know what my winger was doing there, but a nice top corner shot by Alexis Sanchez makes it 2-1 in the 37th minute, and does put him into the lead. Annoying goal to concede, and it got even worse in the second half, guys. Ball through, and you can see the passes, the movement, you can see the gaps as well, like the spaces between, like, this formation is a no-go. I could spend all day complaining about the formation, guys, but I think even if I had a strong formation, I'd be very, very lucky to ever get close to this guy with another formation, even a decent team. He makes it 3-1. One long pass through. Guys, we're still on Ultra D, trying to keep the defence in line. Didn't work. He makes it 4-1 in the 54th. I called game over at that point. I was in a call with Marshall, and I thought that was definitely game over at that point. But we were given a lifeline, interestingly enough, and the lifeline did come through Silva, passing the ball through to Sané. He makes it 4-2. 2 goals in 25 minutes, definitely doable. We've shown it in the past, but his team changed, his personnel changed, and gaps continued appearing. Brilliant play here. Takes a shot off the post, and a brilliant skilled finisher from Mane makes it 5-2. You can tell it's that time, guys. We have got another loss on the record, but we've still done pretty good anyway to get to this point. I don't like semi-final exits, but that's just me. So obviously this draft is looking like it's going to be a loss of money, but we've still got plenty more drafts to do during Team of the Year, guys. 6-2. And it was good. 75th minute, we were just all over the shop, and it gets even worse, guys, as it becomes 7-2. As you can see, ball through there to Alexis Sanchez, ball through to Mane. Mane finishes it, saved by the keeper, rebounds, but a 7-2 loss in the semi-final. It's painful, but guys, I show you everything on the Draft of Glory, even the massive defeats. So guys, semi-final exit, 4-5-1. Crossing that off the list, never going near that again. So isolated. I don't know if you can't really see it there, but literally the three centre midfielders and the left mid and the right mid, they're not as high as they look there. They sit further back, and honestly, trying to get the ball to the striker is near impossible against a good opponent. But saying that, this opponent tore through my defence as well. 7 goals conceded, which is disappointing, but it's back to reality, back to the drawing board as well. But we could get lucky with the packs. I'm not going to expect it, guys. Literally 2 wins. I don't even know what you get for a loss at this stage. A gold players pack and a jumbo gold pack. Let's open it and see what we get. We might get lucky. We don't get lucky in that pack, and I think that's the only pack where we could really get something on it. Is that a new transfer? I was thinking it was that Argentina for Ajax, but it's not a transferred card. And it's one we've already got. Rafa as well. Hawk. Juventus. Levante we'll get rid of. And I'm literally going to hold on to all the consumables, guys, because I don't think they're worth that much now. So we've got a gold players pack with 1 rare. Not going to be... nope, literally nothing. So... unless you go into the draft, guys, and win the draft, it's not going to be a good payout, even though there's a few players in there, but nothing that good. Now, what I am going to do before tomorrow's draft, guys, is marquee matchups are out. So I am going to... actually, something sold. I am going to take a look at the... There's a contract, interesting. I'm going to take a look at the marquee matchups and list up the players in the club which we've got. But the only problem with this marquee matchup is the players are really, really cheap. And if we take a look, where is it? It won't let me do it, will it? Live. Yeah, it doesn't let me do it, so I'm going to have to go into another account. Take a look at what the marquee matchups are, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully fresh, hopefully ready to smash it for the 2 drafts we're doing for Team of the Year attackers. But not a good start to the week in terms of, well, in terms of packing someone was alright, but we haven't drafted a Team of the Year midfielder, which is disgusting, considering we've done 2 drafts. It's not that disgusting, is it, really? But back another day, another video for you guys to enjoy.